Trump was at the World Economic Forum in Davos, where he made time for an interview with British journalist Piers Morgan. Now, Piers Morgan is not just an unf***able Colin Firth. He's also one of the winners of the Celebrity Apprentice. So his sit-down with Trump was actually a reunion.
With time tight, I'm not sure how long we'll get, so every minute will count. Mr. President.
I've missed you.
That was the first thing he said? I've missed you. It's kind of creepy, you know? Like, if there's a list of creepy greetings to say when you first walk into a room, it would go, I've been watching you, I recognize your scent, and then, I've missed you. Yeah. This whole interview was pretty much a softball. Piers poking and prodding here and there, but the best part was when Piers Morgan asked Donald Trump about climate change. And this is when the president dropped some science.
Do you believe in climate change? Do you think it exists?
There is a cooling and there's a heating. I mean, look, it used to not be climate change. It used to be global warming, right? That wasn't working too well because it was getting too cold all over the place. The ice caps were going to melt. They were going to be gone by now, but now they're setting records, okay? They're at a record level. There were so many things happening, Piers.
Now, if you just go by the facts, Donald Trump sounds hella ignorant. Because ice caps are melting, not growing. But I realized this, like, if you don't think of him as a president, but as a 5-year-old kid, then this little guy's a genius. It's like, hey, buddy, what do you think of global warming? Well, it's getting hot, and it's getting cold, and before it was global warming, but sometimes it was cold, and it's bigger now. You're like, yeah, that sounds pretty good. But while Trump was busy doing a meet and greet with his biggest fan, real news was hitting at home.
Breaking news tonight, President Trump ordered special prosecutor Bob Mueller to be fired last June. That's according to the New York Times and 4 sources.
When President Trump tried to fire special counsel Robert Mueller in June, White House counsel Don McGahn threatened to quit. The president at the time backed off.
Why does it feel like everybody at the White House is always threatening to quit their jobs? Sessions, John Kelly, McGahn. I feel like it's part of their routine now. Hey, Jerry, can you get me 5 copies of the report? Because if you don't, I swear to God, I will walk right out of here! Now, look, this news doesn't come as a shock, though. I mean, finding out that Trump tried to fire Robert Mueller is like finding out that your parents had sex. Is it surprising? No, but that doesn't make it any less disturbing. The real surprise is the excuse President Trump gave for wanting to fire Robert Mueller.
CBS News has learned Mr. Trump addressed conflict of interest concerns about Mueller with top advisors. Among the issues, a dispute over Mueller's membership fee at one of the president's golf clubs.
Only Donald Trump would cite golf club fees as proof of conflicts of interest. Because it combines his 2 favorite things, golf and pettiness. I will say, though, it would be hilarious if this whole thing ends up with Trump in prison, and then right as the prison door slams shut, Mueller jumps out and he's like, it was about the golf fees, bitch. Now, from the very start of the special investigation, Republicans said Trump never wanted to fire Mueller. And if he tried, that would be a step too far. But on Friday, Sean Hannity showed us the warp speed version of what almost every Republican is actually going to do.
At this hour, the New York Times is trying to distract you. They have a story that Trump wanted Mueller fired sometime last June, and our sources, and I've checked in with many of them, they're not confirming that tonight. And the president's attorney dismissed the story and says, no comment, we're not going there. And how many times has the New York Times and others gotten it wrong? All right, so we have sources tonight just confirming to Ed Henry that, yeah, maybe Donald Trump wanted to fire the special counsel for conflict. Does he not have the right to raise those questions?
Oh, wow. Oh, man, this man is a legend. He says the Mueller story is fake, then finds out it's real, then immediately starts to make himself comfortable in the new reality. Like, he just went from calm down, there's no fire, to oh shit, I'm on fire, to like, yeah, baby, I'm on fire. I'm fire. I like fire.